Right now, both a tow truck and utility crews are on scene here. This is that accident that we've been talking about this morning. They've since turned that car over, but you can see just how mangled it is. Typically from this spot, we're up by the Art Museum, you can have a view of the skyline, but as you can tell, you can't see the skyline at all. They just towed away a car from here that had shattered windows and was riddled with bullets. We've seen crashes, we've seen slide-offs. Pretty much anywhere you go, it's going to be difficult to get around. Now, this is the crash that Kelly was just talking about.
Now, Sean's going to show us what this thing can do.
Now, 30 years later, it's moved across the street, as comfortable as possible for families staying here. And they hope these festive decorations give them a taste of the holiday spirit.
It's lasted so long.
Jennifer Vanderpool is covering up the scars of her past. This symbol forcibly tattooed on her by a pimp when she was only 11. It's a visible reminder of the invisible damage starting from the time she was 9.
That was the beginning of the end for me.
She says a family friend was molesting her, and he threatened to hurt Jennifer's younger sisters if she told anyone. When an aunt discovered the abuse, she said she'd help ease the pain.
And she told me to close my eyes and give me her hand and trust her. And I did, and she shot me up.
Heroin became Jennifer's medicine. One day, her aunt owed a dealer for the dosage.
She put makeup on me and gave me medicine, took me to her drug dealer, and told me to close my eyes. And if it hurt, just relax, because it would be over soon.
It wouldn't be the last time the aunt used Jennifer to repay drug debts. At one point, she says a dealer kidnapped her, smuggled her to Dark County with other young girls, and forced them to perform sex acts in hotels up and down I-75 for weeks. That began a cycle of addiction and trafficking, dominating her life for more than a decade.
I just gave in.
The Montgomery County Sheriff says the drug crisis is fueling those problems and draining solutions.
Well, one problem we have with the opioid epidemic, we don't have enough resources, so we're understaffed, so we can only do so much.
In 2017 in Ohio, the Attorney General's Human Trafficking Commission investigated more than 200 human trafficking cases. That was an almost 50% jump from the previous year, but the number of arrests and convictions both decreased. Sheriff Plummer says many victims are unwilling to testify against their traffickers. Many are too ashamed, too afraid, or too addicted to come forward at all. Most of Jennifer's pimps never served time for human trafficking. Her aunt became a victim of the drug crisis, dying from an overdose. A judge ultimately sentenced Jennifer to 4 years in prison on drug charges.
Prison saved my life.
Now clear-headed and clean, Jennifer is rewriting her story. She's covering these marks, but also uncovering her experience to help others.
And the more people that are aware of human trafficking, know the signs to look for, the more they could save somebody.
Among those red flags, poor mental health and abnormal behavior, signs of physical abuse, few or no personal possessions, nude photos of themselves or others, and controlling older boyfriends. Victims like Jennifer encourage everyone to offer help before judgment.
When you see a woman on the street or in a hotel room or on a website, your first thought is that that's what she wants. You know, that she wants to be there, that this is what she likes, or no.
Catherine Ross, 2 News, working for you.
From rain to heat to gloom of night to, of course, cold and snow. I tagged along with the mail carrier in this Oakwood neighborhood who says he's seen it all. And in 15 years of working in those conditions, he says the best thing you can do is be prepared.
For Ernie Tickler, every day at work,
it's about 9.25 miles walk.
Is an adventure.
Every day, yeah, it's like a mini marathon.
He's been going door to door in this neighborhood.
Yeah, he gets all these big babies.
Delivering letters to every mailbox for the past dozen years. And the weather just comes with the territory.
There's really no such thing as bad weather. It's bad gear, bad preparation. So if you wear the right stuff, you're pretty comfortable year-round.
If you ask him, this week hasn't been so bad.
I actually like the cool weather, preferable to the hot weather. I mean, you can only take so much clothes off. You can put clothes on when it's cold.
In colder temperatures, he'll wear up to 4 layers.
A wool blend base layer, your regular shirt, and then I wear the hoodie and an overcoat.
Even on the coldest days, Tickler says he rarely turns on the heat in his mail van and prefers to walk most of the route. To him, it's a perk of the job.
I just like being outside, regardless of the weather. I like the same people I know, I've known for forever out here, and try to do a good job for them.
Catherine Ross, 2 News, working for you.
Freedom isn't free, there's a cost of freedom.
Paul Zanowick knows that all too well. His son Rocky paid the ultimate price in 2011, the Marine killed by a sniper in Afghanistan.
It's my mission in life that his sacrifice is never forgotten.
Many here share Zanowick's mission. The Miamisburg family, like so many here, wear gold roses to symbolize their losses.
Now he's laid to rest by his grandpa's grave.
And Tuesday, the Gold Star families are getting a more permanent symbol.
The veterans play Amazing Grace.
This is long overdue. We should have been doing it a long time ago.
Herschel Woody Williams is dedicating his 50th Gold Star Memorial Monument outside the Air Force Museum. Williams is the last surviving World War II Marine to wear the Medal of Honor. Now, his nonprofit is honoring the families left behind.
To some of us, this memorial means more than just another monument.
And those are the ones unveiling the new memorial, remembering their lost loved ones and hoping others never forget their sacrifice.
Our warriors sacrificed their lives for our countries, but these Gold Star families, they've given so much, and they're still here, and they're still sacrificing on a day-to-day basis.
In Dayton, Catherine Ross, 2 News, working for you.